So today's lecture is about analysis of sway type portal frame. All the portal frame which we have seen previously, those are the non-sway type portal frame. That means horizontal displacement is restricted. So this is the example of sway type portal frame. So in this, there is a portal frame given ABC, in which AB is the column member, BC is the beam member. So how I have deduced that this is a sway type portal frame, because uh, yeah, in this
Sorry,
case,
sir.
okay, so in this portal frame ABC, how I have deduced that it is a sway type portal frame, because here in this, if you see, for beam member, this support C is a roller support. So whenever roller support is there, we know that there is only one vertical reaction. So this beam of this portal frame is not having any type of horizontal support. If you see here, horizontal support is not present. Therefore, this beam can move after loading. This beam can move in horizontal direction, and horizontal displacement of entire portal frame is possible. That's why we can say that this portal frame is sway type portal frame. And again, there are some other criteria which we have seen earlier. If you see about y-axis, this portal frame is not symmetric. Also, moment of inertia is not symmetric about y-axis, because geometry, if you draw here simple y-axis like this, then this portal frame, geometry of this portal frame is not symmetric about y-axis. So uh, as geometry is not symmetric about y-axis, so we can say that this portal frame is sway type portal frame. So there are some modification in solution for sway type portal frame. So first, as usual, we will calculate span moment and fixed end moment. On span AB, there is no any load is acting. So for span AB, MAB is going to be 0. Then MFAB is equal to 0, and similarly MFBA also equal to 0. And for span BC, now MBC will be equal to WL square divided by 8, where W is 12 into L is 3 square divided by 8. So this comes out to be 13.5 kilonewton meter, and MFBC is now going to be minus WL square divided by 12. So minus W is now 12 into L is again 3 square divided by 12. So it is going to be minus 9 kilonewton meter, and similarly MFCB will be plus 9 kilonewton meter. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Is it now visible? Please see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next is calculation of distribution factor. So this portal frame is having one fixed support and one hinge support, where column is having length of 4 meter, beam is having length of 3 meter. This is A, B, and C. So here on support A we cannot calculate distribution factor. Similarly on support C also we cannot calculate distribution factor. So on joint B we can calculate distribution factor. So as usual at joint B there are two members meeting. First one is BA, next one is BC. So for BA, A is the far support. For BC, C is the far support. So BAA is of fixed type. Therefore, K, the stiffness is going to be EI by L. So EI, L is 4 meter. So 1 by 4, it is 0.25 times EI. Similarly for BC, far support is C, which is of roller type. So K is going to be 3/4 of EI by L. So L is 3. So again 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So 1 by 4, that is again 0.25 times EI. Now summation of these two DF is going to be 0.5 times EI, and distribution factor for BA 0.25 divided by 0.5, that is again 0.5 and 0.5. So this is your table for distribution factor. Now third step in this again will be non-sway type MDM table. Okay, so this third step here we are going to write as a non-sway type MDM table. So what does this mean? That means by considering this portal frame as a non-sway type portal frame, we have to analyze once. So as usual, this support A, B, C, where support A is fixed, support C is roller, and at joint B, first of all, we will write down distribution factor 0.5, 0.5. Now we will write down here FEMs. So MFAB is 0, MFBA is 0, MFBC is -9, and MFCB is +9. So we know that support C is roller supported. So here we have to apply end correction. So -9 moment should be added. Half of that should be carried over to nearest support. So -4.5. So this will be 0. This is -13.5. This is 0. This is 0. Now if you calculate unbalanced moment at support B, so that unbalanced moment will be 0 minus 13.5. So unbalanced moment of -13.5 will act. So as unbalanced moment is negative, next correction should be positive here. But before applying that correction, we have to multiply with this respect to distribution factor. So 13.5 into 0.5, it is going to be 6.75. 6.75. Both DF are same. So corrections are at both for BA, BC, it is going to be 6.75. Now, as support A is fixed supported, therefore this correction has to be carried over. So 6.75 divided by 2, so it is 3.375. And here correction for BC need not to be carried over because support C is already balanced. That means support C is $1. Therefore, this correction should not be there. So again, if you take summation, so this 3.375, this is 6.75. So minus 13.5 plus 6.75, it is going to be minus 6.75. This is 0. So here now this support is balanced one. So these moments are called as non-sway moment. These moment what we have calculated, these moments are called as non-sway moments. And up to here, problem is not having any different solution other than our previous problem. So this problem, this type of analysis we have seen previously also. Now next step here will be, or third step is calculation of sway force. So what does this mean? Here I will once again draw that portal frame. This is support A, this is support B, this is support C. So we have seen that at fixed support there are three types of forces acting: one vertical force, one horizontal force, and one moment. At hinge support there are only, sorry, at roller support there is only one vertical force is acting. So here, if we name this reaction forces at support A, this is going to be Ra, this is going to be Ma, and this horizontal reaction is going to be Ha. So we have to find out this Ha reaction to calculate this sway force. That means unbalanced sway force acting on portal frame we have to calculate. So for that we have to calculate this Ha force, and this Ha force is now given by, so this Ha force, for that we have to take, or we have to consider equilibrium of only column AB. So if you consider equilibrium of column AB, then initially we will assume that Ha will act towards left, and for calculation of these horizontal forces, remember we are utilizing forces going towards left are positive, and forces going toward forces going towards right are positive, and forces going towards left are negative. So this Ha, then there will be this Ra, then there will be this moment MAB, and similarly moment MBA. Now if you take summation of moment about joint B, so you will be having Ha into this column height, let us assume L1. So Ha into L1, then plus MAB plus MBA, and RA should not be taken because it is passing from this point B. So directly you just remember that formula for horizontal reaction at any support is nothing but summation of moment acting on that column, that is in this column HAB there are two moments acting. First one is MAB and plus MBA plus moment of horizontal load. So right now moment of horizontal load in this case is 0 divided by height of that column. So this height of column is nothing but HA into L1. Or just remember, for calculation of horizontal reaction, this formula is used. First, summation of moment acting on that column plus moment of horizontal load about top point divided by height of column. So here we have calculated this MAB MBA in previously. Here MAB is 3.375, MBA is 6.75. So 3.375 plus 6.75. Now there is no any horizontal load acting on this portal frame, so this moment of horizontal load is going to be 0. Suppose in case here some force like this is acting, suppose this is P acting at a distance of x, then this moment of horizontal load about B, so it will act like this, so that positive clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. So this force will act in anti-clockwise direction. So this here we will add this moment of horizontal load as minus P into x. Why minus? Because it is acting in anti-clockwise direction, divided by length of column is now 4 meter. So this comes out to be 2.53 kilonewton meter. So this HA here will be 2.53 kilonewton meter. Now we will calculate sway force S, that means unbalanced force acting on a portal frame. So this S is going to be HA, that means horizontal reaction plus horizontal loading on portal frame, and for this we are utilizing this sign convention. Forces going towards rights are positive, forces going towards lefts are negative. So this HA in us here 2.53 and horizontal loading is 0. So directly sway force we can say that it is 2.53 kilonewton. So this is or sway force acting on portal frame due to given loading we need afterwards. After this there will be fourth step of sway analysis. So what is this sway analysis? Again here I will draw that portal frame. So sway analysis means here on column top we have to assume some arbitrary moment value which is acting on a column top. So here only one column is present, that is column AB. So on top of this column AB here we will assume some moment value M dash or MF dash BA acting on the top of the column. So this is the sway analysis. So here what we will do, we will assume on top of column AB arbitrary moment MF dash BA is acting, and you can assume any value of moment on for this MF dash BA. You can assume 1, 2, 3, 10, like any value you can assume. But from the book where this problem is taken, they have assumed that this moment value of MF dash BA is equal to 6 kilonewton meter. So we will go with this same. From Ramamratham book I have taken this problem. So we will go with this same moment value, that is 6 kilonewton meter. So apart from this 6 kilonewton meter, you can assume any moment value. You can assume 10, you can assume 20, any moment value you can assume which is acting on the column top. So now this MF dash BA is acting on column top, so that same moment will again also act as MF dash AB also. So again, once again we have to perform moment distribution. So here support A, support B, support C. On support B there are two distribution factor 0.5, 0.5. And now here in this sway analysis, whatever arbitrary moment we have assumed, we have to write down here. So we have assumed this moment of MF dash BA on column AB, which is of magnitude 6 kilonewton. So that same moment will act as MF AB also. So this 6 kilonewton, these are the arbitrary moments. Remember this. In case of sway analysis, we have to assume these arbitrary moments, and here this moment we should assume as a 0. Now if you calculate unbalanced moment, because as a for support C, because it is a roller supported, therefore we have to make moment 0, but already moment is 0 at support C, so directly we will calculate unbalanced moment at support B. So 6 kilonewton unbalanced moment is acting. 6 into 0.5 minus 3 and half of this should be carried over to here, so minus 1.5. so if you see, so this is going to be 4.5, 3 minus 3. So now here unbalanced moment is 0. That means this support B is balanced now. So this we are going to denote by M dash AB. This is M dash BA. This is M dash BC. And these moments are now called as sway moments for this assumed force of moment of 6 kilonewton meter. So remember, now we are having two types of moment. First one is this non-sway moment, and next one is this sway moment. So for this sway moment also, just what we have seen in previous step, calculation of sway force, now we will calculate corrected sway force. So here next step is corrected sway force and calculation of corrected sway force and correction factor. This correction factor is very important. Now if you see here, M dash AB, M dash BA and M dash BC is acting. So for this sway moments, we have to calculate again now HA. And how to calculate this HA? So for this HA, again we can use this same formula. HA is going to be MAB plus MBA divided by L1. So here just it will be replaced by, now this HA will be, or H dash A will be M dash AB plus M dash BA divided by L1. And remember here that moment of horizontal force should not be added here for calculation of this corrected sway force. This is very important note here. In calculation of corrected sway force, that is corrected horizontal reaction, moment of horizontal force should not be added here. Remember this, because in previous step of calculation of HA, here we have added this moment of horizontal load, but here this moment of horizontal load should not be added. So now m dash a is 4.5, m dash ba is 3, divided by length is 4. This is going to be 1.875, and now corrected sway force we will denote by s dash, so which will be equal to ha dash plus horizontal loading. So ha dash is 1.875 and horizontal loading is 0, so this s dash is going to be directly 1.875, and now this correction factor k here will be s divided by s dash. So s is nothing but sway force calculated in this step number 3, and s dash is nothing but sway force calculated in this step number 4. Sorry, this is step number 5. So this k is going to be, now s is 2.531 divided by s dash is 1.875, so this is equal to 1.35. Now final moment, so for final moment there is one formula. First, non-sway moment plus k into sway moment. So this is formula for final moment. So for example, MAB, so non-sway moment for AB is 3.375 plus k is now 1.35 into sway moment for AB is 4.5. So this is going to be 9.45 kilonewton meter. Similarly, MBA, for MBA non-sway moment is 6.75 plus 1.35 into sway moment for BA is 3. This is going to be 10.8 kilonewton meter. MBC, non-sway moment for MBC is 6 minus 6.75 plus 1.35 is the K, and sway moment is minus 3, so this is going to be minus 10.8 kilonewton meter. And lastly, MCB is directly 0 because it is roller supported. So these are your final values of moment. So for drawing of BMD, so now this is the example. This portal frame is starting with left hand side first column. So for this, we support A, B and C. For this A support for only for first left hand side column, bottom support will be left support and top support will be right support. So at left support, first of all what we will do, we will plot span moment diagram. So span moment for AB is I think 0 here, span moment for BC is 13.5, that we will first plot. This is 13.5, and on this we will overlap support moment diagram. So first MAB, which is acting at support A, which is left support, so left support positive moment, that should be below the baseline. This part will be below, so 9.45. Then MBA, which is acting at right support, so right support positive moment above the baseline, this is 10.8. just join these 2 points. For MBC, now B is left support and C is right support, so left support negative moment above the baseline, and that support C moment is directly 0, so portion of BMD above this line will be positive, below this negative. So this is your final bending moment diagram for this sway type frame. Now next part is, just a minute. Okay, so this is the problem which we have solved right now. I have provided in this in your WhatsApp group, and whatever those combined notes are provided for here also, there is one non-sway type portal frame is there. So in short, we will see this problem. So first, on point B, there is horizontal load is acting. So this point B horizontal load of 80 kN is acting, which is not a span load. This is a point load. Okay, so remember on span AB, span BC, and span CD here, on all this span, any load is not acting. Therefore, if you see fixed end moments and span moments, all are going to be zero for AB, BC, and CD. Okay, now next part is calculation of distribution factor. So at joint B and at joint B and at joint C, you have to calculate distribution factor. So here that calculations are done. So support A is far, here C support is far, here B, and here D. And support A is fixed one, therefore EI by L. Support C is continuous joint, therefore EI by L. Again support B is continuous joint, therefore EI by L. And support D is fixed one, therefore EI by L. And by putting respective value of EI L, you are getting this value of K for each member, then summation of K, and lastly this distribution factor for each support set is calculated. Now next, as here first non-sway type analysis will not be there because there is no any type of lateral load is acting on span AB, BC, and CD. Therefore, all moments, that is all non-sway type moment, that is MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB, MCD, MDC, all are going to be zero. Now, if you want to calculate horizontal for HA, which is acting here, HA, so for that formula will be MAB plus MBA divided by L1. So that is here calculated. So it is ultimately going to be zero because MAB and MB are these two moments are going to be zero. Therefore, HA is also going to be zero. Similarly, HD is also going to be zero. But if you calculate sway force here, so now here sway force will be HA plus HD plus HL. So from where this HL has come here, so this force of 80 kilonewton which is acting, so that is nothing but here unbalanced force HA is acting. So now here sway force is 80 kilonewton. It is going towards right, therefore positive taken. Now for sway type analysis, remember in previous problem what we have done, we have only directly assumed moments acting on the column and only one column is present here. But here we are having two columns. So we have to first assume moment acting at column AB, MAB, sorry, MBA, and next moment acting at column, next column MCD. So how to assume that? So for that, first of all, we have to calculate ratio of moment acting at both the column. So how to calculate that ratio? So for example, here is M dash BA, which is moment acting at top of column BA. So for that, you are having formula 6EI delta upon L square. So if you put respective values of EI and L, so you will get moment acting at top of BA as 0.33 times EI delta. You have to find this moment in terms of EI delta. Similarly, moment acting on top of column CD, you have to calculate. So it will be 0.56 times EI delta. And now you have to calculate ratio of moment acting at both of the column. So how to calculate that ratio? So M dash BA plus M dash CD. So that ratio you have to calculate. So here you are having M dash BA is equal to 0.33 and M dash CD is equal to 0.56. So if you calculate this ratio is going to be 1:1.69. So directly we have assumed that 1:1.7. Now we have to assume arbitrary moment, because in previous case we have directly assumed arbitrary moment. So in this case, if you see here, yes, we have directly assumed this moment of 6 kilonewton on top of column BA. But in this problem there are two columns present. Therefore, first of all we have to calculate a ratio of these two moments, and then we have to assume arbitrary moment. So for example, let us assume MBA of 10 kilonewton meter is acting here. Here we have assumed that. So if MBA is 10, then ultimately using this ratio of 1:1.7, MCD is going to be 17 kilonewton meter. So on column AB there are moments of 10 kilonewton meter is acting, and on column CD there are moment of 17 kilonewton meter is acting. So that's what written here. So this 10, 10, this 17, 17. This is for column AB, these moments, and these moments are for column CD. Now again you have to perform moment distribution here. So after performing that moment distribution, we are having this final moment value. So this is MAB, M dash AB, this is M dash BA, this is M dash BC, this is M dash CB, M dash CD, and this is M dash DC. Now for these moments, here again we have to calculate HA value. So this HA is going to be now M dash AB plus M dash BA divided by length of column AB. So that is 2.3, and similarly HD M dash CD plus M dash DC divided by length of column CD. So it is 5. Now corrected sway force is now HA dash plus HD dash plus HL. So it is going to be 87.3, and now correction factor K is S by S dash. So S previously calculated as 80, and now S dash is 87.3, and K is now 0.916, which is equal to 0.92. And now this instead of calculating each moment separately, here table is prepared. So all non-sway moments are 0, and sway moments are written down, these sway moments, and corrected sway moments are also written down. So this corrected sway moments is nothing but a correct sway moment into correction factor. So this 7.83 is nothing but 8.03 into this 0.92. So these all corrected moments are written, and corrected sway plus non-sway moment, here these final moments are written. So this is MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB, MCD, and MDC. And now for drawing of bending moment diagram, this is A support, B support, C support, and D support. So in case of AB, this will be left support, this will be right support, this is above part, this is below part. In case of PC, B will be left support, C will be right support, this will be above part, this will be below part. And in case of CD, C will be left support, D will be right support, this is above part and this is below part. Remember, only if your portal frame is starting from left hand side first column, for that column only bottom support will be left, top support will be right. For all other column, top support will be left, bottom support will be right. So MAB here positive 7.38. So left support positive moment below the baseline. So this 7.38 which I have drawn here. Then MBA right support positive moment above the baseline. So it is plotted here and joined. Here span moments are not plotted because all span moments are 0. Remember this. Then for BC left support negative moment above the baseline, which is plotted here, and CB is now negative 7.08. So right support negative moment below the baseline, therefore it is plotted on negative side like this. And for CD column, MCD is negative. What was the value of MCD? It is negative 7. Sorry, this value here this value should be positive. So left support positive moment below the baseline 7.08, and right support positive moment again above the baseline. So it is plotted like this. So this is a problem when any type of horizontal load is acting on your portal frame. This problem is given in your notes also. So just refer to that problem. So this is